Going live.
We're live.
We're live! Are we? That means we're live episode 25. And that rhymed and I didn't mean for it to. How you guys doing?
We're doing swell, Kid Smooth.
Yep, we're doing very swell. And if you ask why we sound so sarcastic, just notice it's three of us in here. Okay? Alright, so it's welcome to TiC Writer's Block, episode 25 is Kid Smooth. I am your host, and then we have this light-skinned brother who fails to show his face today, who claims he gave himself a promotion today. Nicodemus, please.
What is good? Yourself. What is good? Yes, this is Nicodemus. I am the new associate producer of the Writer Block podcast. Please congratulate me. Yay! Promotion. Thank you guys for joining. Yes, as you can see, it's just three of us, but we are going to hold it down today. Make sure you check out my articles on TiCGN.com. I am a writer. I'm one of the best writers on TiCGN, if I do say so myself. But yeah, I'm excited to get started with the three people we have here.
Is it really three people? That's new type. Does he really count?
I'm just background noise. So
shout out to Matt, everybody. He's the man of the hour with his amazing Nintendo article. If you haven't been on TiCGN.com, what's up, Matt?
It's just good to be back on the podcast. It's been a while, so let's talk about games.
Yeah, no, it's good to be back. You never have to be back. You can always just be here.
That's true.
So since Nicodemus, he gave himself a promotion, we're going to let him take the lead on some of the things coming in. So Nicodemus, what do we got today to talk about? You know what I mean? We are almost a half an hour late, but the show must go on.
We're on CP time, so you guys should be used to that by now. But yeah, I'm associate producer now, so I'm raking in the money now, man, out here in these streets. But today we are going to talk about, of course, since we're gamers, the games we have played this week. We are also going to get into the mini NES release. Matt has a great article posted up on TiCGN.com called "Nostalgia is All Nintendo Has Left." So we're going to get into that. Also, I'm hearing that Dead Rising Remastered got released or is being released, so don't know why, but we're going to talk about that as well.
It's Capcom, that's why.
Yeah. And then Tomb Raider PSVR, going to talk about that, and PS4 Neo, the hot topic of the week, the alleged specs that have been released. We're going to talk about that as well. And what's up? Shout out to Demi, who has just joined. What's good, bruh?
What's up?
Hi, Demi.
Hey. I don't mean to intrude. Just here to talk about games.
I didn't know if you guys expected me to say something. I said hi.
No. Let's just talk games, guys.
We're talking games, so that's a good segue. So, first and foremost, yes, games are number one. So, what have you been playing this week, Demi? Let's start with you, the latecomer. Let's start with you.
I really had got to start coming early, but I've been playing a lot of indies. If you don't know me and the uppercase J or Jamil in these groups, we have a 100K gamer score race that we both trying to do.
Oh, y'all just now getting to 100K gamer score? Interesting.
I mean, I play both Xbox and PlayStation, so.
Okay, likely excuse.
I mean, sure, for you non-gamers out there, but we have a 100K gamer score race and working on that. Also knocking out some games for reviews and catching up on some old games I missed out reviewing in a new segment on my channel called Multi-Reviews, where I review everything quickly in a multi-panel segment.
Oh, okay. You haven't started that yet. I haven't seen anything like that. Okay.
There's going to be a brand new thing coming soon.
Okay, not bad. Matt, what you got going on this week, bro?
last weekend beat Song of the Deep. It's pretty good. The new Metroidvania from Insomniac.
You beat it already?
Yeah, it's only $15, so I thought it was pretty good. People should check it out.
Wow. You guys play
Um,
games fast.
Nah, Nicodemus, I think you just play games slow.
Yeah,
Oh man.
it's called. Finished up Odin Sphere finally. That one took a while. And currently playing Resident Evil 5 and Valkyria Chronicles Remastered. So
Okay, that Resident Evil 5, I never played that. Actually, I'm going to get that this weekend because me and my brother want to run co-op on that. So I'm definitely going to cop that. That Odin Spear, I don't think it's worth $60, so that's why I didn't pick it up. Did you like it? Is it worth
Yeah.
$60? Because it don't seem like a $60 title.
why? Because it's 2D.
Yes.
Wait, a 2D
Exactly.
game at $60?
Yes, thank you. Yes, it's 2D and it's $60. That thing should be 30 at the most.
Hey man, it's fun. Takes a while. Took me like 40 hours to beat it.
It ain't gotta be just 2D. The depth of content it really depends on that mainly.
Yeah. And did you see
And
the
it
art
has-
style?
I'm
it is?
sorry, it's 2016, damn near 2017. I don't want to be spending $60 on a 2D game. I'm
But you
sorry.
spent 20 on
$60.
Inside.
On what?
You spent 20 on Inside, and that's very short.
It's 20. It ain't 60.
I mean,
Yeah, Song of the Deep was 15, and that was like 10 hours at least.
it all depends on the bang for your buck mainly.
Yeah. If you
Hey,
thought
$20
I thought it was worth
out of my
$60.
pocket than 60. I'm just.
I mean, $20 for an hour to 2 hour title compared to 60 for like 6 characters. It's you can see the difference.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's only $40 too. Hold on, I'm checking.
I mean, it's semantics that we're gonna be arguing here, but
Well, yeah, but
it all depends on like opinionating what we feel like is worth 60.
nah,
It's
never
not
mind. It's 60.
arguing. It's debating, fellas. Yes, I know it's 60 because I wanted it, and I'm not getting it for $60. I'm sorry.
Get Vita version 2, man. So,
You can
Nah.
move on. You can move to a greater RPG called Star Ocean 5.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta finish Valkyria Chronicles first before I pop that in.
Yeah, I definitely want to play Star Ocean, but I don't have time for it right now. I gotta make time for that. Like JRPGs, RPGs, I have to have like a couple months. for
I'm
the
not even
time.
going. I'm not even going to pretend to know what the hell you guys are talking about.
Of course not. You don't play Japanese games, Kitsmu. You look down on them, remember? So,
That was all the games.
let's get to the number one gamer here real quick, which is me. What I've been playing this week, I have been, the king of indies. That's right. I've been playing. Somebody's coughing. You need to get that checked out, sir. I've been playing Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. I'm definitely into that game. I streamed it. Yes, I got lost and didn't know what the hell I was doing, but I got past that part, and I'm really having fun with the game. That's mostly what I've been playing, as well as I'm still playing Fury. I keep going back to the bosses, and I'm eventually going to play it on the hardest difficulty, but I'm kind of scared. But those are the two main games I've been playing this week. Make sure you guys check out my article on TiCGN.com. I started a series called Indie Spotlight, and that we're going to be doing on a regular basis, where we highlight a indie game that we guys think you guys should be informed about. And this week we have highlighted Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. Kitsmu, what have you been playing, or you been playing games this week at all?
What kind of question is that? I've been. I've just finished up. You guys heard me talking about it for like maybe a couple weeks now, but I just finished Tales of the Borderlands, and I think that was freaking awesome. And it prompted. I don't like Telltale games, but I was so impressed with Tales of the Borderlands. I was like, you know what? I was looking for other games to play, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to start The Wolf Among Us. I had it for about a year or two and never touched it, and I must say, I'm very impressed. I just finished episode 1 about an hour ago. That's probably going to be the game I'll be playing for the rest of the week. But
You'll see why it is the best Telltale game made.
Wolf Among Us or Tales of the
Yeah.
Borderlands?
Wolf
Better than
Among Us.
Walking Dead?
I don't like Walking Dead at all. I just don't.
Yeah, I say it's better than Walking Dead, and then that's like one of my favorites by them.
Interesting. So this is the reason why Kid Smooth started the podcast late tonight, because he was playing The Wolf Among Us.
Yeah. It had a crazy twist at the end of episode 1 that kind of had me shook up a little bit. So. Yeah.
So we're on CP time, extra CP time tonight because of Kid Smooth.
No, or because one, Demi obviously was like nearly an hour late. You know, if we started on time, Demi would have been a whopping 33 minutes late. And
just put me out. Put me on.
Yeah, I know.
We're missing Undead.
Pushed it over to Demi.
I mean, hey, I got some real life business to tend to sometimes. So get up off me. Get up off of me.
So, but yeah, that's what I've been playing. Them Telltale games.
Them Telltale games, Tales of Borderlands, Wolf Among Us. Tales of Borderlands, is the first episode like free?
Yeah, the first episode was free, and that prompted me to buy the remaining of the season, and I enjoyed it.
Okay. I didn't get into those. I'm still trying to catch up on the Walking Dead series, but Telltale games.
That's overrated.
It's overrated? Nah, the Michonne one so far is pretty good.
Yeah, I'd be tempted to just try that, but I didn't like the popular Telltale games, which was The Walking Dead. I mean, people say they're good, but I mean, I don't know. Like, I feel like I'll play through an episode, and if I'm not prompted to go back, then it wasn't good enough. I feel like after playing that playthrough through Tales of the Borderland, I was like, man, I thought I had the whole thing for free, and I was like, I ain't got this whole thing. So I went and I purchased the whole thing. Wolf Among Us, like I said, I guess like as long as they can capture me within the first 30 minutes of me playing, we're good, and it did. So
yeah, I'm gonna have to try those because I keep hearing that Wolf Among Us is good, better than Walking Dead. So I gotta try it one day. Whenever I get time, because I got so many games to play on PlayStation. It's just hard.
Speaking of which, if you pre-order the Batman Telltale game, you get the Wolf Among Us for free.
What?
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Like, right now? Like, if I pre-order right now on PlayStation, I get it for free?
Yeah.
The whole series?
Yeah.
Because I'm definitely getting that Batman. So I'm glad you told me that, my brother. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna cop that this weekend. That's a great deal, man.
That is a must-buy, must-have, must-get.
Boy, that's what I'm talking about. This is why I like Demi, bro. He give me some helpful information. I'm getting that, bro. Why is Kid Smooth mute?
No.
No idea.
Yeah, you don't read the message that said I'm muted.
Oh, my bad. I didn't see that.
Okay.
Okay.
I got the mobile version, so I can't see nothing.
Oh, you're cell phoning it.
Yeah. I ain't had time to set up today, so I'm stuck.
This man said he's stuck. Yes, indeed. So, TiCGN.com. As you guys know, we all work for the website. We all write for the website. And my man Matt recently wrote an article called "Nostalgia is All Nintendo Has Left," and it's basically talking about really the mini NES that recently released. So, Matt, can you tell us about this article and what was your inspiration behind this great article?
Well,
that everybody hates.
Yeah, it is basically the inspiration was Nintendo releasing this mini NES, which at first glance is probably a good idea. I'm sure even as it is, it's going to sell well, but it seems like an unfinished product to me. They want to cash in on people's nostalgia, of course, and basically it's just an unfinished product. It should have been more like the PlayStation TV, which I write about in there in the article. it should have been a virtual console machine, not just a plug-and-play system that has 30 games and all it will ever have is 30 games. It just, that's just how it is. That's how I see it.
So this thing is similar to like the Sega Genesis little systems that you find in the stores for like $30, right? So like it's
Yeah,
just
but the ones I've seen are actually, I wouldn't say better because they're third party, but I think they're just licensed by Sega. Because some of them actually have cartridge slots where you could put cartridges in there. But yeah, this has nothing. It's just you plug it in, it has whatever it has, and that's it forever.
wow. Wow. So I read the article and I definitely agree with your points and everything that you made in the article.
Mm.
My thing is with Nintendo, with this mini NES, I don't think it's like something that's detrimental to like the industry or anything like that. Like it's pretty much just a niche little thing that they're releasing and you get to play like the old games, which you did mention in the article also that these games you can play already, right? You can get them already on like Wii U on the Nintendo like eShop or something like that, right? So like these games aren't something that people don't already have access to. So this is just something like a little niche thing that they're releasing to pull at like the nostalgia heartstrings right now. My thing is with Nintendo is I don't understand why they're always living in the past. Like I don't understand why they can't look to the here and now and to the future. That's my only problem with Nintendo because people think like if I make a video talking like negative about Nintendo in any way that I hate Nintendo or anything. I don't hate Nintendo. Like I grew up on Nintendo, so like I actually really do love Nintendo, and I would love to see them be something of a factor in today's console race. Like I would love for them to be, competitive again. So it's not just PS4 and Xbox. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So my thing is like I'm rooting for Nintendo, and every time they do something like this, I get like real like disappointed because I know that they got it in them. Like they can do better. For me, I don't think they should be focusing on this crap. Like it's like, they should be focusing on the NX and how they can make that up to par with the next gen technology and basically make it future proof. That should be like their 100% like focus right now. How do you get back into the third party race? How do you produce great quality IPs that's not rehashes? That's what Nintendo, in my opinion, needs to focus on. And keep in mind, I love Nintendo, but at the same time, I'm not gonna sit here and just pretend like Nintendo's okay. So what do you guys think about the state of Nintendo? I mean, like Demi, what do you think, bro? What do you think about this mini Wii or no, this mini NES?
Well, I see this mini NES thing as a good and a bad thing. This is reaching out to the folks that don't feel like they want to buy consoles and they just love the older titles that everybody's so frantically remembering and want to talk about all the time and just basically doing what they do. So this is what they have out for it. Oh, we're gonna release this to those old heads who don't feel like they want to buy a current console because it may be too much or it doesn't appeal to them in some kind of way, but they can always remember like those old Metroid or Contra or Zelda or something. It's a good thing for those who just feel like, hey, I want to play this on my free time. I miss my old NES, my old Super Nintendo, stuff like that, and that they can have the time to play that. But at the same time, it also kind of to those who actually buy the virtual console, the virtual console titles, just to re-release something like this. But if you already have the virtual console titles, in which a lot of people I know with Wii U's and Wii's, they do have that, you already know how this is going to be, basically.
Pretty much,
But,
right?
yeah, but at the same time, it's like, they could have, this is just, pointless to those already. But I will say that Nintendo has been needing that kick, something to give them to step it up.
hmm Yeah, yeah. I mean, for me, this thing is something like, I mean, I definitely like see, what you're talking about as far as like the old heads, picking up this thing over picking up like a Wii or Wii U because it looks like a freaking NES. But this, it's like, this thing ain't gonna last. It's like you're gonna get this thing. Anybody who gets this thing, in my opinion, is gonna get this thing, and it's gonna last maybe 2-3 months, and then you're gonna put it in the freaking closet, and it's never gonna be seen again. So, to me, it's just a waste of time. It's not taken away from the NX or anything like that, in my opinion, or anything, but it's just a waste of time. And when they releasing this thing, November holiday, right?
Yeah, November.
So this is what Nintendo is competing with this holiday season. The mini NES with 30 old games, 28 of which, according to Matt's article, you can already get on the Nintendo eShop. So this is what Nintendo is competing with this holiday season. Yeah, Nintendo really needs to get on board with this generation. Like finally, like they need to get on board with it, in my opinion. But people don't want to hear what I gotta say. Ever.
Nintendo won't fully step on board with what's currently going on until next year.
But I don't even think they're going to be going fully on there. Because did you guys see the quote from the Ubisoft president? That happened. I think they got it today. They said it was. I'm going to butcher the quote. So it's he said something like it's going to bring in a lot of the casual gamers, and it was very telling because. I think that they're probably going to work. It's probably going to have a gimmick that has to do with a Wii-sized gimmick again to bring in casual gamers. And they really don't need to chase casual gamers with the console when they have all of them in their hand, as far as mobile is concerned. I mean, they should just focus on the casuals with mobile. You see how good it's going with Pokemon Go.
It is. Does it always go that good though, or is this just like? Just something
this is just the current. This is just the current crack until another crack comes.
Well, yeah,
exactly. Thank you.
And but that's just one IP. They haven't released any real games yet. No. And Pokemon Go isn't a real game either.
Oh, we're gonna get more dislikes. You saying that?
Well, all you can do is collect. That's it. It's really it. It's an AR experience.
But it is an update coming to it.
Yeah, there should be an update coming.
Battle and trade. Yeah, so trade and battle update coming. So.
Yeah, but right now it's just an AR experience, and it's like it was cool.
And it's I feel like it's one of the better AR experiences that I've had.
Yeah.
Well, you guys already know how I feel about Pokemon Go, so I'm not even going to comment.
Because that Invisible was, oh man, oh boy, that was terrible.
The what?
Invisibles, that PS Vita game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Nah, I don't know nothing about that, fam. I don't know nothing about that. Yo, it's Kid Smooth. Welcome to the podcast, man. Welcome to.
Yeah, I've been trying to say it, but nobody could hear me when I was speaking.
Welcome to our podcast on your channel.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
Well, damn, react when I'm talking.
Well, we just now heard you.
Yeah, we hear you now.
Before, and now you're muted again, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, sorry about the technical difficulties. We blame this on Pokemon Go. Kid Smooth is currently chasing Pokemon in his room.
No, I'm not that strung out on Pokemon.
This man making excuses playing Pokemon Go behind the scenes.
No.
How dare you?
I don't do Pokemon Go like that. It's like I'm playing. I haven't even got to I'm not even at level 5 yet. I'm still like between like level 2 and 3.
Oh man, I'm like level 8 or 9 right now.
So time out. Everybody who is watching this podcast right now, please ignore the PS Neo Underpowered thing. Stop hitting the dislike button because of that. We are going to get into that. We're going to have a healthy debate about that. Okay. I need you guys to hit that like button because like lives definitely do matter. So don't worry. We are going to rebuttal this statement. Those of us who do not agree. Okay. This is a podcast. We will debate it. Okay. Because you guys are just running off emotions right now.
Yeah.
The Neo and the Scorpio, the hottest topic.
Like, hear what we gotta say, dog. Hear what we gotta say first. Like, everybody in here don't agree with everything. That's the whole point of a podcast.
So you guys want to start the PlayStation talk now, or like?
Let's hold on. Let's get into Evo talk because that's
Oh yeah.
the hot button issue.
Woo!
Yeah,
Timmy, take the floor. We've been waiting for you the whole night.
So hold on, before you start that, Demi, I'm gonna ask a question. I heard that Street Fighter V was the main focus, and nobody was concerned with Killer Instinct whatsoever. Is that true? Tell me it's true.
No.
No.
I'm keeping it funky. Let me keep it funky. As an Evo watcher, fighting game fanatic, fighting FGC member myself, I will keep it 100% real with what's currently going on. Yes, Street Fighter V had a major outing compared to Killer Instinct. Street Fighter V had 5,107 people. Killer Instinct had 540.
Excuse me. Wait. Say that again.
It had 540 people.
Versus 5,000.
Yeah,
Doesn't make it a better fighter. We already know which one's. Never mind. Go ahead. I'm out of this. Go ahead.
No, you're not. You're gonna be in this. No, you be in this, bro.
I mean, check. Hit me out though.
All right, go ahead.
They both had some hype ass moments. Street Fighter had the grander hype moments, but Killer Instinct also had some really hype moments as well. If you follow the Killer Instinct community, you know Hollywood Sleep just got an Evo win. This man has been working his ass off. He lost CEO. He lost. He won CEO. He lost KI World Cup. He lost Winter Brawl, and he's been trying to get this win ever since. So that the way he won was huge, and the fact that one of the known guys, Rico Suave, I think y'all guys know him, he got knocked out early. So that's been saying a lot for what's been going on in KI.
Oh wow.
But I will say the Street Fighter V, don't get it twisted. That game has some hype ass moments. Marvel has some hype ass moments. Guilty Gear surprisingly has some hype ass moments as well.
Oh, was this Marvel versus Capcom?
Yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Okay.
Hella hype, man. Everything was pretty much hype. Just that Street Fighter had the grander outing, and one of our members, Upchuck Gaming, you guys know him. He was out there at Evo.
He was out there? Was he competing?
Yeah, he was competing for Street Fighter V.
He was? Oh, yeah. Okay. Shout out to Upchuck. I did not know that, man. I haven't been keeping up with the group close enough. If I didn't know that. Okay.
Big shout out to the homie Upchuck Gaming, man.
What round he made it through?
Far. He got knocked out of his bracket kind of early.
Okay, he need to work on his game then. But that's cool though. Man.
He the one out of all of us that actually did something, so big ups to him. But yes, Evo was hyped this weekend, man. So damn hype.
Okay, so who? Because I'm gonna watch it like I usually watch it on YouTube videos. I don't really watch it live or anything like that. But it would be a spoiler for you to tell us who won? Would that be considered a spoiler to tell us who won the Street Fighter V tournament?
If you aren't familiar with Street Fighter V players, I don't think you would know anyway.
Okay, so who won?
Infiltration won his bracket.
I know. Infiltration won?
Yeah, okay, Infiltration won. Even though I was expecting my boy L.I. Joe to come out and put in some work, and he made top 8, the only American to actually come through with everybody, every Asian player involved, and he was the only American in top 8 and almost made it to grand finals. That was the hype moment of Street Fighter V because everybody was rooting for him, man.
And who'd he beat?
He beat I forgot who he beat because his fight was off camera to make it to top 8, and then he got in the top 8 and he lost to Yukadon, another Nash player.
Okay, another Nash player. Okay, yeah, I gotta catch up on it. Usually I'll check it out on the Street Fighter V. Well, the Capcom, I should say, YouTube channel. I usually check it out because they release like all the videos at once. So yeah, I need to.
If you follow me on Twitter, then you know last weekend I was just tweeting everything that was going on. Everything was like so hype. And
yeah, I saw it.
Everything
in all caps.
Everything was all caps. Everything was so hype. I didn't know like what to say or what was going on, but everything was. It was just like that feeling, man. Just a flurry of everything going on. We got the top 8. They had Lupe Fiasco make them a track. It was getting streamed on ESPN2. You know, it was a big outing for Street Fighter 5, man. And Evo's come a long way indeed.
Nice. So let me ask you this. So Street Fighter 5 in comparison to Street Fighter 4, how was the turnout?
They both had hype moments, but Street Fighter 5 just came with it, man. Way hyper. You don't know what. Nobody really knows the game like that as of yet. Some like the pros do, but like if you're just strictly watching, you don't know all of that like yet. But it's just one of those games you just like whoa, and, oh my god, that really happened. And it just you screaming at the top of your lungs because of everything that's currently going on.
Nice. I bet you wish you could have been there, huh?
I probably would have lost my voice that weekend. And let me just say, I'm not a Smash player by any means, but Smash had some hype.
Smash Bros.
Smash Bros. Melee had some hype.
Dog, I'm so trash at Smash. Like, I was okay at Street Fighter back in the day, but Smash, man, I was so trash at that joint, man.
Smash legitimately had like some hype going on. Jigglypuff player won the whole thing, bro. The whole shebang. And dude started crying on stage. I'm just like, oh, damn, dog. You made it.
Man started crying over it.
Man started crying because he won. I was just like, oh, man. I need to get like that.
Wow.
Not cry, but
not crying, but you need to get on that level. Yeah, you're not trying to cry on stage on live TV over it, but yeah.
Nah, but they had some games that like Pokken was boring. Sorry to all my Pokken players, but that joint is boring. Who said that they need some competitive Pokken? I don't know, but I found myself like slightly dozing off from coming back to. And also, MKX is kind of hype, but I ain't really been like keeping up the MKX competitive scene as much as I used to anyway.
People not into MKX like they used to be, or Mortal Kombat in general. At least I'm not. Like I even forgot that was a thing. Honestly,
I don't even play it no more, but I do follow the scene. But I was just like, yo, I'm bored.
I mean, to be honest, I've been waiting for Street Fighter 5 to, get more content. I know they have this, I know they have a plan, because I know people, they get offended if you say that it's lacking content. I know they had a plan. I get it. But I've been waiting for them to actually, fulfill their plan to where it's more of a complete game, in my opinion, before I actually, spend money on it. So, I heard they
you don't have Street Fighter yet?
Nah, fam, I don't. Because I didn't like how they did the little, DLC, plan that they had. I didn't like that. Like, I'm used to having like a full-fledged story. Like, I actually like to play through the story in Street Fighter.
The story
games.
of that is there. It's
just they recently got that.
It's just characters we're waiting on now. They're almost finished with the entire first season of characters.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I might get it now.
Killer Instinct did like the seasons of characters, but the game only was like $20 every season. So, I mean, just saying.
The game was $20 every season. How many seasons has it been?
3.
3 seasons.
So it costed $60 over 3 years.
Oh, okay. Oh, every season is a year. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Is that still free? I guess.
Well, no. It's I don't know why people call it. It was a generous demo because only one character is free and it's like rotational. But to have access to all the characters, you gotta like buy them individually or buy the seasons.
Okay. See that type of stuff. It's kind of like Street Fighter. I don't really like.
Oh, Street Fighter is kind of like Killer Instinct, except for more expensive.
It's tomato, bruh. Tomato. I'm just not with all that. I like old school. I like the way they used to do back in the day when they release a 100% game and then go through all these shenanigans.
That's been there since 2007.
Yeah, well, I'm still missing it, bro. It's 2016. I still miss the way developers used to make games. They give you 100%.
Bethesda gave out that Horse Armor DLC. You should have known where it was going.
Destiny started this crap. But
I blame Bethesda for Horse Armor DLC. If they did not introduce that, I feel like we would never have DLC.
Maybe, but Destiny made this crap famous. It made a whole lot of money. So I blame Destiny. But that's a different topic for a different day. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm definitely going to be checking out Evo. And, you know, I'm not like huge into playing fighting games, but I love watching Evo. So I'm definitely going to check that out for sure. But let's move into Kid Smooth's favorite topic because the chat is just bubbling. They are ready for us to discuss this topic. The PS4 Neo alleged, I repeat,
All right.
alleged.
Let me just come out and freaking say it. All right, the PlayStation 4 Neo is underpowered. It is. It is. If you can go out and say the PS4 is underpowered when you guys want to compare like the Xbox One, you guys know how when you guys not you guys, but when people opt out of an argument, like, well, they're both underpowered compared to the PC. And I'm like, okay, if that's the case, the Neo is extremely underpowered. The Neo as it stands right now is 2.3 teraflops compared to the Scorpio, which is 6 teraflops. I don't know where all that power is allocated to, but it's only 2.3 teraflops. If you look at the PlayStation 4's Neo specs, it's identical to the PS4 except for it's overclocked. And it's not a rumor. It's not a mispretend or anything. It's actual facts. It's the truth. It's the stuff that's already there. It's already handed off to developers. So I don't know what people are waiting for, but it is what it is. When I say the Neo is underpowered, and compared to the freaking Scorpio or whatever, it's underpowered, and compared to the Xbox One S, it's underwhelming. But that's it. The facts are there. There's nothing to argue.
So you're saying it's definitely 100% underpowered, but you know, but I think what people are like rebuttaling that against is that Sony has not released like official like a statement, like they haven't released official.
They released it to the developers, the people that actually matter, the people that actually have to start optimizing for it. They released it to them.
How do we know that's real though?
Because we have the documents that the developers have. The same documents that we're reading are the same documents that the developers back in April.
Those documents, how do we know those documents are real?
Because they got serial numbers on them.
Oh, yes, indeed. Because they have serial numbers on them.
Why have a tracking number on a document? Obviously, so if it gets out, they can track it and see who let it out. I'm
not saying that I know for sure if this document is 100% fake or anything like that, but I'm saying, like, don't you think that someone could make up the serial numbers? Somebody can make this document up, like, you know what I'm saying?
Instead of going to make up 42 pages, 42 pages, that's a whole waste of time, man. You better pay me to make up 42 pages.
Is that a possibility, though, that they could have made
No,
it?
I mean, this is the gaming community, dog. There's a lot of things people will do just to throw people off on something.
It's true. They made that fake controller.
Kiss Mood, do you have the ability to share your screen?
I can't share this screen because I got one of the ones that actually have a serial number on it, and that's the reason why I didn't share it in my first YouTube video, because I don't want that number to get traced back to the person, the important person that gave it to me, because. Yeah.
Okay, so for you guys who don't know, Kiss Moves has had these documents for a couple months now, right? So he's had them for a couple months now, and he showed it to me, and you know, I don't believe everything I see like Kiss Move does. So like to me, like I'm gonna stand by this. I'm gonna stand by this. I have to see the official word from Sony. Like they have to release the specs, you know, and for me to actually believe that this document is true. You know, I predicted that the Neo would be on par with the Scorpio or more powerful. You know, that's what I predicted, and I'm going to stand by that until I am 100% proven otherwise. You know, now, let me ask you guys this. Has Microsoft released the full specs for the Scorpio? Like, just
no, because they're much
specs.
further out.
Okay,
they can't. It's not done yet. The Neo is pretty much done. That's a problem. It was a year in advance of the Scorpio about its readiness.
So we are comparing the alleged PS4 Neo specs to the non-existent Scorpio specs.
That's what people are doing. I'm just saying it's underpowered in general. I don't care what you compare it to. It's not impressive.
You're saying it's underpowered compared to the Scorpio because
I'm
if you
saying
say
it's
it's underpowered
underpowered in
compared to
general. Because I still think it's less superior than to the Xbox One S, which doesn't have that much of a spec change. It just does more with 4K content than a PS4 4K does.
So you're saying the Xbox One S is better than the Scorpio? I mean,
Yes, because
the
it has
Neo.
HDR support and it has a 4K player, which so far the Neo doesn't have unless they decide to add that into it.
Wow, the
Do
absolute.
you really think Sony is gonna have the Neo come out without a UHD player?
I'm not sure, but I don't. They could do it. I'm not saying they will, but at this point in time, until they add that, then I won't say the Xbox One S is better than the Neo. But if they don't, then the Xbox One kills it because of those two features alone.
I'm just not buying it, bro. Like I'm not buying it. I mean,
Nicodemus, I don't understand it. So it's like this is what, like I said to you before. It's
Yes,
like going on Blackboard. You know, when you're in college to see what homework the professor put up, and then you're like, you know what? I'm not gonna do the homework until the professor comes in class and tell us this is the homework, even though he put it right on Blackboard. Like I don't.
but we don't know that the professor has released these documents. These documents could have been released by some troll, like some
Yeah,
little,
a troll that
little
got
jokester in the classroom. Like we don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like things on the internet, you can't believe.
But
Bro.
remember,
Like
Nicodemus, I didn't get this from the internet. It's just now got to the internet. Remember that. Before people were talking about this, it wasn't on the internet.
well, damn it, who is your source, sir?
My
You
source
tell
is
me
a
his name right
developer.
now.
I've been telling you that. I got it from the developer.
What is his name?
That I will not do because I might as well just share the serial number across the screen. That's the reason why I won't share the serial numbers. The reason why I won't share the dev that gave it to me. It's like the first thing I did when I got it was tweet out. I was tweeting out things, acting like I had a bunch of information, which I did. Then I made a few YouTube videos, and then I sent it out to my friends who I wanted to see it.
Okay, pause. Demi is an Xbox plus PlayStation guy. He has no bias whatsoever. So let's hear what Demi has to say about this. Demi, what do you think about these alleged specs, bro?
It's
Demi playing video games. Hold on, Demi's playing video games. What game you playing, bro?
I'm not playing anything. Jesus.
Whatever, bro. I can hear the freaking sticks. this dude. I have ears. I can hear it.
Oh God. I'm playing Grand Theft Auto. And,
Okay, thank you. Go ahead, sir.
I feel like I'm keeping a slight, open mind to this. I feel like these aren't the full-on confirmed specs. I don't think just because serial numbers and things like that. I don't think that these are the full confirmed specs.
Oh my God! Why is everybody in denial about it, man?
Demi is totally unbiased. Demi's totally unbiased.
It doesn't mean that doesn't make him right. It does not make him right. He's unbiased, sure.
I'm not saying that I'm right. I'm saying these might not be the full confirmed specs. These might be just something else. Why would they launch a brand new console on the same power and par as the regular PS4?
This is exactly what happened, and I explained this in a video called, I think it was my second lunch break vlog when I was sitting on the rooftop of my job. I explained it perfectly right after I did the video about the PS4 4K, because it wasn't supposed to be a super new console or anything. It was supposed to be a slight upgrade for better visuals and something to take advantage of the 4K television and something to help take advantage of PlayStation VR. Mm-hmm. With that, they were going to sell it with the hype of, oh, this is an even more powerful PS4. And they had in mind that Microsoft could have been working on something, but they wasn't obviously too sure. And so now that what they got, which is that the Scorpio's there, the thing is the Neo would have been the shit had we not known of a Scorpio. It would have been the shit, because I was hyping Neo in my video when I got the leaks before I knew the full details of Project Scorpio.
You don't know the full details of Project Scorpio.
Well, before we knew of 6 teraflops in Project Scorpio.
Do you know what a teraflop is?
Anyways, like I said, the PlayStation Neo, the specs that are out there is the true specs. The only way these specs will not come into manifest is if they cancel it. And they wipe the floor, like they say, you know what, scrap it, forget it, we're not doing this, we're gonna do something bigger. But in that, with them doing that, a lot of things has to happen. One, they piss off a lot of developers who already got these stupid dev kits in their hands, optimizing their games. Because remember, the games have to be ready between October and November to utilize this machine, right? So they would have to scrap that. And then whatever money they invested for these upgrades, it might have not been much, but they have to lose that. And then their original plan for the PlayStation, the reason why they did this was so that, and the reason why it's so close to the PlayStation 4, because they want to make sure that every game that you have on your PS4 now can run perfectly fine on this system if you decided to get it. Because they can't naturally do forward and backwards compatibility like Xbox can with their UWP. They have to manually do it. This is why when the first reports of this console was coming, some developers was upset because essentially it was like kind of making two games with the time of one, which they obviously doesn't make sense.
I do remember those. I give you that. I do remember those reports. So, I mean, I don't know, bro. I'm not in denial. I'm not gonna say I'm in denial because let me tell you this: if these specs are true, it is what it is. It is what it is, and I lose the bet. Whatever. Okay. I guess.
Dude, NBA Live isn't that bad, man.
Oh God, help me. Oh God, help me. Please don't let these specs be real. I do not want to play NBA Live. But I highly doubt that they are real, like 100% real. They may have some truth to them or whatever like that, but I really highly doubt they are 100% real because I'm gonna say this. I'm always gonna say this. You cannot count Sony out. Like you just can't because I'm gonna say it again. There's no way that they're going to release the Neo to the point where it's like 100% like underpowered compared to like.
Well, the thing is, Nicodemus, they didn't know they were going to be. Here's the thing, the Neo, they were making a Neo. The PlayStation was supposed to steal the game with the Neo. They already had the console. They got the market in chokehold. They got the casuals like hell. Now they were going to release somewhat of a beast, but like I said, nobody knew Scorpio was going to be some freaking generation upgrade, and they know what they were going against. So yeah, like I said, before anybody had a whiff of what Project Scorpio was going to be, PlayStation Neo would have been a good comparison to Xbox One S, which is still that's what I'm comparing them to as Xbox One S and Neo because Xbox One S does 4K, not gaming and not natively, but it does 4K streaming. It has a 4K player in it, and it has HDR to take advantage of those HDR 4K displays. In which it was enough to compete. That's what I think the Xbox One S was for. The Scorpio was just like, we got this because to end that whole stupid power talk. That's what the Neo would be competing against.
You know what?
Xbox One S.
Yeah. So like, I just got some perspective. Yeah. So I think I'm falling into like the trap of comparing the Neo to the Scorpio, which is we don't know like the specs for one thing, and it's going to be released in end of 2017. I don't. Yeah, you're right. I don't think the Neo was ever meant to go up against the Scorpio per se, because first thing, the Neo is going to release much earlier than the Scorpio. Well, speculated to release much earlier than Scorpio, and I don't think it's ever was designed to compete with the Scorpio. But at the same time, I'm inclined to say that those specs aren't 100% real, because we don't know for sure. The source that it's coming from, even though you're saying it's coming from a developer. Yeah, I'm sorry, sir. Even though you say
all right, so what could be possibly different about it? What's going to change? What's going to add? Are they going to add a freaking a GTX in the air or something like that? I don't know. Like, what can possibly change to make it more powerful that you want it to be? It's not. It's just not.
I wish you could show the specs. I wish you could show the specs right now so we can like really look at it.
Hold on. Let me see what I can do. Those numbers are just smacked right across the freaking thing.
I'd rather you don't. I'd rather you.
All right, matter of fact, here, this is what I'll do. Hopefully nobody can pause and zoom in. I'm gonna make a quick share of this thing, so you don't you're not able to read anything of it. Let me see. What can I share?
So why are you looking that up in the chat? I'm looking at the chat, and some people are saying they would rather have a steady 1080p
They're lying.
60
They're in
frames
denial. They're lying.
versus
They're
4K.
lying. Look at
And
this. This is all
I'm
the
actually
information.
hearing that a lot.
Now let me stop sharing. I want to stop sharing before you guys pick up on the numbers. Did I stop sharing yet? Good.
Yeah, you're done.
Cool.
I didn't see none of that.
Good. Here's the thing. This is the narrative has changed. For the last 3 years, it was a big deal that the PlayStation 4 was powerful than the Xbox One. And when I say powerful, it wasn't that much. It was a slight. And the biggest difference was 900p and 1080p. And people rode that until they couldn't ride it no more. And now people really want steadier frame rates over resolution. And I'm like, okay. And does it make a difference? It does not make a difference. Because even when the Neo comes out, yeah, you'll get steadier frame rates. And you'll get a good resolution. But that means the Scorpio is going to get that plus more. just saying, if you're trying to base that on there, don't damage control, don't backtrack, because the PlayStation fanboy community bought this on themselves by and the media beating power into the heads of Xbox fanboys. That's what happened. Because power was what you had to have. Now they finally got it. What did you think was going to happen?
Now, I mean, I'm not going to say that, 4K isn't great, because that's great. I mean, if we can get 4K gaming, I'm all for that. I'm definitely not going to sit here and pretend like that won't matter. That's a huge jump in resolution. That's a difference maker, definitely. Now, the debate is it going to be 4K 60 frames?
Does it matter?
4K 30? So let's look at this realistically, though.
No, be realistic. Be realistic. How could someone be asking for 4K 60 frames per second if they barely played at 1080p 60 frames per second? Come on.
Well, in comparison, let's say if the resolution is a little lower than 4K,
you don't even know what
60
4K
frames.
30 frames look like to be asking for 4K 60. Come on.
I'm just saying because 60 frames right now makes a hell of a difference, even in 900p upscale to 1080p. If you get 60 frames, 900p, 1080p.
You haven't seen a 4K game yet. Console gamers haven't even seen a 1440p game yet. Like, come on, it's like,
and
come
that's the greater difference. I'd rather see a 1440p 60 to 120 rather than 4K 30.
But we haven't seen it yet. It's like people are like, well, I'd rather this, but you haven't seen the in between. We haven't even seen what we don't even know if it's 4K 30 or 4K 60 or 4K whatever. We don't know. But we're saying we're assuming because it's a console it's going to be 4K 30. Hell, we don't even know if you got to think about half the people that's going to buy the Scorpio probably won't even have a 4K TV. Think about it.
So what if it's 4K and it's barely pushing 30 and it's an unsteady frame rate? Is that acceptable?
Oh my God. It will only be acceptable if they give us the option to change our graphical settings on the console. So, like being like, I don't care how things being run max settings. Just give me the option to change resolution and frame rate. If I'm able to do that, that's fine. Everything else should be automatically set to max.
But you see how much speculation there is out there, even with the Scorpio, even with this Neo. There's just too much speculation to like even really like have a real debate over it. Like we can have a real debate about debating over speculation. We're debating over speculation.
Even the Neo is close to real. It's close to tangible. It's more close to tangible than the Scorpio is, because the Scorpio is going to be out when I'm freaking 30. Looking like, you know what I mean? I'm 26 now, whatever. I don't even know how old I am. But
allegedly.
But whereas the Neo is going to be here right after the Xbox One S. So unless they decide to delay it and change up with their whole plan for it, but I don't think that's the case. It's real. You got to deal with it. We got the raw facts. I've had these raw papers for a while before this whole leak. I could have leaked the damn information myself, but I didn't because I wanted to be respectful. But this is the information that we know it's real. It's legit. It's okay to be worried, concerned, and even a little bit into denial. It happens. Trust me, you know how many fanboys I was arguing with when they reported that Call of Duty Ghosts was 720p on the Xbox and 1080 on the PlayStation? I was like, stop lying, it's not out yet, blah, 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 blah. I will wait till official confirmation.
Well, you should do that. You should do that right now, sir.
No, because
do that right now.
I can't. I have because we have raw facts, we have raw paper, we have raw data that we can look at and say, hey,
anybody could have made up. That anybody could have made up.
Only pessimism or optimism, whatever I can have, is the fact that do I think Sony will scrap this and put out something different? Do I think they will? And I don't. Until then, it is what it is.
Nah, they won't. Whatever they got in the works is what they got in the works, and Sony's not going to just scrap it based on, you know, being intimidated by the so-called competition. So that's not going to happen. But let me just go ahead and admit right now, guys, I'm tired of this farce. I'm just tired of this farce. I created the damn documents. I made it up, guys. I made it up. I sent it to Kissmove. Nice. I sent it to Kissmove. Okay, so you know we can just go ahead and cut it out. I made it up. Okay.
Exposed.
Hey, what this man is, Nicodemus? Why would you try to damage my intelligence? Like, what? Come on, the integrity of what the hell are we? What are we? Journalists? Journalism of
journalism
YouTube,
integrity.
bringing you the news. That bullshit, Nicodemus. I don't even think this is 42 pages. You can't even sit down and play a game for freaking 8 hours. You think you would have time to write 42 pages of specs that you don't even understand? Come on, Nicodemus. Come on. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not taking an L today, but you know what? The only L I will accept is when I ask, is Rise of the Tomb Raider canceled? We can all say it's not canceled. That's the L you guys can get me, but you're not giving me an L on PlayStation Neo.
Yeah, you're not going to get an L yet until Sony actually releases the true specs. Then you'll take that L.
Okay. Denial!
So, yes, please ignore the title.
I need to address it because they'd be like, Kissmove is desperate. Kissmove would just wait for the announcement. Why wait for the announcement if I have the document Sony handed to somebody else to make the games for them? Why?
Because
Please.
it's not trackable. It's alleged. It's all alleged. It's not trackable.
It's not alleged, man. It's like
you didn't see the handoff.
Oh
you don't know where that person got it from. You don't know it came from Sony. It's all alleged right now. I'm not being in denial. I mean, if it turns out to be the facts, it's the facts. It's whatever. I'll play NBA Live. I'm fine.
All right,
whatever.
All right, Nicodemus. If your teacher tells you,
I don't want to.
If your teacher tells you that your final exam is going to have 10 multiple choice questions and that's it, right? Are you going to sit there and deny the fact that that final exam is going to have 10 multiple choice questions, or are you going to wait till the day of the final exam to determine that, oh, it has 10 multiple choice questions? Like, I don't understand. What's so hard?
Well, that's the thing is, this is not coming from the teacher.
It's coming from the oh my God.
This is not coming from the teacher. This is like coming from some guy outside the class trying to give me the answers to the supposed test, and I go into the class and that's not the answer to the test, and I end up failing. That's what this is. All right,
Nicodemus. All right, let me freaking end this once and for all. Right? This document was provided by Sony Computer Entertainment of America. That was before they changed their name to the SIE crap that they have, Sony Interactive Entertainment, right? Right before they did this, they sent this out, confidential form. It has a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13-digit serial number attached to each document. They handed out, and it says confidential, like right there from Sony Computer Entertainment of America. But this was done a couple weeks before they changed their name to Sony Interactive Entertainment. I know why I know that, because I have the video of them changing their damn name. You guys want to know how I made that video of all those PSN going maintenance dates? I had that for a reason, because I had some sort of legit information. I got that and this at the same time. Like, I don't know.
At the same time.
Were my dates correct? Were my dates correct or pretty damn close? I'm almost certain they were. I still got future dates. Let me see where these dates at.
Oh, Lord.
I forgot. Like,
Kissmove.
Follow me.
Kissmove.
Follow me.
I admire your passion. I really do. This man loves Xbox a little too much, says
Dude,
Golden
this has
Reaper.
nothing to do with Xbox. It
This
has
man
everything
loves
to do with
GTA
me
Live,
being
bro.
right and everybody being wrong. It has nothing to do with Xbox. See, you see, I could talk about the discussions and discuss Neo and discuss PlayStation, whatever, and not even mention the console. Just because people don't like what I have to say, they blame Xbox. Why?
I'll blame NBA Love.
You blame NBA Live? No, Nicodemus is going to be playing NBA Live.
Save yourself
He's
the
going to be playing. He has
comment.
to.
Get you 2K, bro.
Nah, fam, I'm not giving up hope. I'm keeping hope alive. I'm keeping hope alive,
Nick, get you
fam.
some 2K. Don't let him make you get
Well, the bet is though, if the Neo isn't on par or more powerful than the Scorpio, then I have to play live. That's the bet. So, and vice
Just
versa.
saying, just a reminder. Please refer to those videos I was doing. That when I was talking about the Scorpio, when I was talking about the Neo, and those videos when I was talking about PSN. Refer to those videos because I was dropping a lot of facts, some future unpredictable facts in those videos.
Kismu, we all love your videos. We definitely do. But you also put out a video about Tomb Raider not coming to PS4, and then you put out a video. These are back-to-back videos, by the way. You also put a video speculating that Sony is lying about their sales. So you tend to let your passion kind of
That had nothing to do about passion.
override your
It's like theories. I
logic
have my
sometimes.
inner conspiracy theorist in me too. But here's the thing: those had nothing to do with Xbox either. Now, my Tomb Raider video had nothing to do with like Xbox centric or anything. It was just the fact that I was like, wait a minute, the PC version already came out. The Xbox one didn't really sell much. How is it that you can't pre-order PlayStation 4 version? Where is it? I can't. Every website I attempted to reserve the game at, you could not do it. And I was like, well, why are you waiting so long? That was my concern. So I asked, is the game canceled? I never said the game is canceled. I was just merely asking and giving you my reasons why I think it's canceled. As far as the PlayStation sales, I didn't say a word in the video, honestly. I didn't say one word. I didn't speak.
You know what you were doing. We all know you enough. We know what you're doing when you do what you do.
Yeah.
The bait be real.
Yeah, the bait be real, bro. The bait be real. Demi said it best. But you know, I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, I personally, along with a lot of other people, feel like these specs are speculated, and we are going to realistically wait for the official word from Sony to release the specs and give us more details about the Neo before we take this as actual factual, because a lot of us don't know where it comes from. I understand Kiss Move, you got it from a dev. I'm not, discrediting your integrity or anything like that, but I'm just saying, dude, like, I don't know where the paper trail comes from, so I personally can't.
It just sounds a bit insecure to me. That's all.
My brother, I personally can't 100% like go with it. I see maybe possibly there being some truth to it, but at the end of the day, I can't 100% take it as fact. I just can't. This is the internet, man. This is the internet. It's full of lies. It's full of deceit.
Have I ever steered you wrong, Nicodemus?
Let me think. In the time I've known you, you have never intentionally steered me wrong. No, not intentionally, but sometimes you get blindsided by your passion, and you
No, I don't.
You make mistakes. You're a human being. You make mistakes.
I do not get blindsided by my passion.
And I think you possibly have made a mistake this time, sir.
You think I made a mistake?
Yes, I think you may have made a mistake.
Nicodemus,
You believe something you shouldn't have. You believe something you probably shouldn't have, sir.
God.
It's okay. You will be forgiven. You will be forgiven.
Our guest is here. What's up, eRock8150? Welcome back. This feels like what's the word I'm looking for?
Old times.
Not old times, but like a reunion.
And it feels
Yes, reunification. eRock, are you here? What's up?
I'm here. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
What's
man.
up? You
Yes,
good with
man.
me?
Yeah,
How you been?
I'm good, gentlemen. I'm sorry. I'm late as usual. Greetings, salutations, felicitations. It's the Don King of Xbox. and I'm glad to be invited here, man. You guys do a great job, a fantastic job every week, and thank you for inviting me. I appreciate it.
Well, it's definitely good to have you, man. I definitely have come to like you from your Twitter, the tweets you put out and stuff. Much respect to you, man. You seem like you got a level head. I like that.
Oh, thank you. What's
Oh yeah,
going on?
welcome to the cast, bro.
What's
Glad to
going
have
on?
you.
Hey, thank you. What's going on tonight, guys? Because as usual, as Kid Smooth knows, I've been having technical difficulties for like 5 years now. So what's
Damn.
going on?
For 5 years, bro?
Well, just to catch you up on E-Rock, let the people. Well, hold on. When they see, for those who's been following me for a while, you should know who E-Rock 8150. If you remember the Let's Talk Games podcast, or you watched the crazy debate we had, this is E-Rock 8150. He's also on. Was it the Micro?
The Micropod podcast. Yes, indeed.
Micropod podcast. Yep. And we want to know what game are you currently playing, and then we're gonna throw you right into this debate that we were having right now. But what game are you currently playing now?
Right now, I'm checking out Unravel. I'm playing that, and I'm still stuck on Grand Theft Auto 5, the remaster. I mean, I know a lot of people aren't a huge fan of that game, but there's just so much to do in Grand Theft Auto 5. You can get lost in it. It's just too much going on in that game to describe here. Gang wars, car races. It's just crazy.
How you like that Unravel? I heard that it wasn't really good. Some people are saying it's trash.
But the art style is very beautiful. I think it's made by a Swedish developer, so it has this sort of it has this European sensibility to it. But it's a good platformer game. It's something that I've asked for and that we haven't really seen this generation.
I haven't even tried the demo, man. I kind of let people.
Yeah, you're probably not gonna like it. I thought I would like it. It was one of the games I was hyping up, for one of those February releases. I was hyping that and Firewatch it, and I didn't like neither of them. I didn't like
heard
Firewatch.
was complete
I
trash.
didn't like Unravel.
I was hurt about Firewatch, to keep it 100 with you.
But E-Rock, I am really happy that you're here and you came in at the time that you did, because we were talking about the PlayStation Neo specs and how everybody wants to wait until Sony give the final word before they decide that the PlayStation 4 Neo is underpowered. I want to know your opinion on the leaks and where it stands and what Sony's doing. Oh, by the way, not to add an extra low blow, but Nintendo just surpassed Sony as far as being more like their value. I forgot they're now worth more than Sony, a lot more, thanks to Pokemon Go, the game that Nicodemus doesn't like. But
No sir.
What is your take on a PlayStation Neo and their leaked specs?
I mean, if you're a PlayStation fan, you have a lot to be excited for. I'm just really taken aback by the fact that this console, it sounds great on paper, but it's looking to be everything that their competition alluded to that it was going to be. An incremental upgrade. And I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking the extra power that the PlayStation 4 Neo has according to these leaked specs. But if those numbers are correct, their competition's launching with a beast, an absolute beast in 2017. So I don't know, man. This console war, I don't know if it's ever going to end, but things just got a lot more interesting.
You know, the key word there was if. That man said if. That was the key word. If they are true, then it's going to be, underpowered compared to the, Scorpio. But that's an if. It's still speculation.
Yeah, because we can never, you guys, you watch this whole generation unfold. We can't take anything at face value anymore. We just don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to be revealed between now and when's the Neo dropping, in November?
We don't even know. Like, have they even announced when it's dropping? Like, I don't think Sony's announced when they're dropping.
According to the documents, it could have launched anywhere from November to March, because that's when all the games, between starting October is when games should start taking advantage of the power boost.
From now on, I'm not believing anything unless Shu says it himself.
He can barely speak English.
Wow. we're gonna get so many dislikes from our Japanese brothers and sisters. I apologize on behalf of the Writers Block podcast for what this man just said.
You're going to get 18 dislikes from Jabari. What do you mean? That's going to happen tonight. But I mean, but the main thing that's interesting about this is that, you know, if these specs are true, and if what the gentleman just said about the release being anywhere between November and March, what I have been hearing is that the development kits are already out. Developers have already seen the machine. It's kind of too late to change anything. But I mean, what do I know? I mean, everything we thought was going to happen this generation, we've been wrong about. So I mean, anything could happen. It's anybody's ball game. We can all make these YouTube videos and make fun of PlayStation and talk about the Neo being weak. We really don't even know anything yet. We don't have anything concrete.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't think that people should like celebrate until they get like the hardcore 100% facts. You know what I'm saying? It's good to be excited for what's to come. Like I'm a PlayStation guy, but I'm excited for what Scorpio's bringing. Like they say it's gonna be 4K. I'm excited for 4K gaming. Like that's interesting to me. Like the Kids Move was saying before, console gamers haven't experienced that ever. I'm excited as a console gamer to finally be able to experience that. So I'm hyped for that stuff. But all I'm saying is that as far as the Neo goes, I personally do not know what this thing is 100%. And there's so much speculation around it, so much mystery around it. Like, we don't even know when it's releasing. The specs that have been revealed to me, they're alleged, you know, and I'm always the type of guy that I'm going to wait for the official word. So that's just me. I know Kiss Move takes it as face value and he believes it 100%, but I just don't. I just can't. I can't. Until Shu says it himself, I can't. Sorry. And Kiss Move is gone. I have silenced Kiss Move, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
That deserves a like. Make sure you guys hit that like button because Nicodemus has just silenced Kids Move on this topic tonight.
Wow.
But that's just my overall opinion, man. Like I said, I ain't got no problem. I ain't got no salt against Xbox Scorpio, nothing like that. Like I said, you know, gaming is gaming, and if anybody is willing to take gaming to the next level, I'm definitely behind that. That's just me at the end of the day, you know.
Yeah, and me personally, I you know, as an Xbox guy and as a gamer, I was just surprised that Microsoft made that move because a lot of us, like myself, I thought that Microsoft was kind of exiting out of hardware. Nick, I thought they were exiting out of hardware. I didn't see this coming.
Yeah, you telling me, brother. I made a video that, you know, not too many people liked, but I was saying it was a couple months ago. I made a video about how I feel that Microsoft may actually exit the hardware market. Right. You know, and a lot of steps that Microsoft has taken, in my opinion, is to make sure that they are making money off of the Xbox brand still. Which I give them kudos for because they changed a lot. You know, a lot of people aren't fans about this Windows PC thing, integration or whatever, but that's also that they can continue to make money off that brand, right? Because at the end of the day, Microsoft, in my opinion, doesn't really need the Xbox brand, you know. So, you know, kudos to them for changing their strategy and making it is what it is. But yeah, I'm like you. Like at one point in time, I honestly thought like Microsoft was gonna cut Xbox. Like I wasn't wishing that on anybody by any means because I love competition. And last generation, like these guys know, I was an Xbox 360 gamer, like hardcore fanboy. Like I used to say some stuff. But you know, I don't wish that on anybody. I don't wish any company to fail or anything. But I really thought that Microsoft was gonna cut that cord. So
I mean, everything they were doing. I mean, at least to me, it was looking like it was heading that direction, where Windows 10, Windows this, Windows that, every exclusive is going to be on PC, and you know, everybody was just like, oh man, is this it? This is the end of the brand. But at E3 2016 was just so many stories came out of that E3 that, I mean, no matter what platform you game on, it was just like Nintendo. They announced a new Zelda. PlayStation, we saw the next God of War, which folks have been waiting for forever. Xbox announced a new console. It was just so many stories that came out of E3 this year it's just unbelievable, and it makes you excited to be a gamer,
Yes.
no matter what side of the fence you're on. And I got to tell you guys, I was actually starting to get tired of gaming. Like, I'm just tired of this shit. And then boom, E3 just drops all of these bombs for everybody. Just boom. So
Yeah,
good stuff.
no, fam. Console gaming ain't going nowhere. No disrespect to PC gaming or anything like that, but console gaming is number one in my opinion. It ain't going nowhere. You know, Microsoft and Sony are here to stay, and they are making it known. They are making it known that gaming in general belongs to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're making it known. They're going after this thing. So I could definitely respect that from both sides. But let's move into our next topic before we run out of time. Kiss Move is still silent. He must be taking care of his kids right now. Shout out to Kiss Move and his kids. He's taking care of business like a real father. We can all respect that.
Yes.
But yes, definitely. So recently announced Dead Rising Remastered has been recently announced. Let me know what you guys think about this. Do you guys think this is a good thing, or it's just like, why? Why the hell why y'all releasing this crap? What do you guys think? Demi, what you think about this, bro?
It's cool for those who missed out on it for the 360. Just that's basically what it is. Just one of those remasters. Yeah, here you go. If you haven't played it on the previous console, here's one that satisfy you since it's just there. I was suspecting that Dead Rising 1 and 2 would get a remaster push for both consoles, but hey, it's whatever.
It's whatever. Before I state my opinion, Matt, what do you think about Dead Rising Remaster being released or coming out?
Why not? It's just Capcom re-releasing everything under the sun. Seems to be their MO nowadays. And since Rising 4 is coming out this year with what's this guy named? Frank Castle? That's his name, right?
Yeah.
Star.
Frank West, man.
Frank West. Oh, Frank Castle, the Punisher. Jesus. Yeah, he's they're probably just reminding everyone of him from the first game, so it's just marketing.
Yeah. All right, E-Rock, what you think, bro? Before I get into what I gotta say.
I usually hate these remasters, but once again, the Grand Theft Auto 5 remaster sort of changed my opinion about that. So it's great, man. More people get to play the game. That's fantastic. It may seem like a cash grab, and maybe that's what it is, but if more people get to play that game that missed it, it's a good thing.
Yeah, so I don't got no problem with remasters. Like you said, it's, you and Demi touched on, it's something to where people who never played the game, they get to try it. I never had a problem with remasters. Dead Rising, for me personally, I have never liked the full game of Dead Rising games because they always have this stupid time limit on these games, and I just never liked the pressure that comes with freaking Dead Rising games. Like, I always liked the little ones. Like, y'all remember, I think it was Dead Rising Case Zero. Y'all remember that one?
Yeah.
I loved the little arcade style games of Dead Rising. It was just so much more freedom. It was more rewarding to me. Like, you could just bash zombies all day long, no time limit. You didn't have no obligations, really. I love
so
those
you like
little
K0
games.
and Case West, basically.
Yes. K0 and Case West are my shiznit. Yes. I love those games. Dead Rising 1, 2, I don't think I played 3. I couldn't get into those games, dude, because what was Dead Rising 2 was where the guy was trying to save his daughter.
Yeah, so that had a greater time limit upon it.
Yes, that dog. That game right there, that game turned me off from Dead Rising games like forever. Like, because this little girl got bit, I had to go out and get the cure or whatever and send me on missions. And dude, yeah, and before I knew it, the time was like over. Like, I couldn't even have fun bashing zombies or nothing. Like, it was like the strict time limit on the freaking game. So that turned me off from Dead Rising ever since then. So, this remaster, I'm like, I don't give a damn about Dead Rising at this point. But that's just me. Kiss Move, what do you think? I know you love Dead Rising.
I love Dead Rising. It's my favorite game made by Capcom. But I'm not surprised. My whole thing with Dead Rising remaster is just like when we know they're gonna do it. They've been remastering everything they ever put out. But I don't know.
Yeah,
Is it coming to
still no
Xbox?
Onimusha. Still no damn Onimusha remaster. Come on, Capcom.
Is it coming to Xbox, or is it they're just doing it for PlayStation?
I'm not sure.
All right. I mean, the fact that they're remastering the first two. I mean, I like Dead Rising 1. I didn't like Dead Rising 2. But I love Dead Rising 3, and it looks like I'm gonna love Dead Rising 4. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna support it, but I'm not surprised. I am not
Considering
surprised.
they're doing a grand thing about touching up on the issue that most people that play Dead Rising have, they're taking out the time limit completely for Dead Rising 4.
Oh, thank you. I actually might try that one then.
So I feel like that's gonna pull
Dead
in
Rising
out.
3 didn't have the time limit either, though. They had like two. They had only Nightmare mode had like the time limit, but not the base game.
Dead Rising, what, 3?
Yeah, the last game.
Oh, the last one. Okay.
No, Dead Rising 3 still has time limits on certain things though.
Yeah, but that's like certain, like for certain missions or certain things, that's different than like the whole game being time where you got to beat it, like you got to do all this stuff within like I think a 24-hour period or something like that. I don't mind a mission having like a timer attached to it, but the whole game, like in the previous two, had like a timer attached to it. You could still play like that if you play on Nightmare mode, but the base game, they got rid of the timer completely. Now that was one of the big promotional tools with the game, is that it was like play how you want, when you want, you know what I mean, and you ain't have to worry about how the timer there. But like I think only certain missions had it. 'Cause I was about to say, if the game had a timer, I probably still wouldn't have beat it.
Yeah. But Capcom, if you are listening, please, please, come on, guys.
Why you say that? Why you say that?
You're
Because he went to
remastering.
Omnimusha.
You're remastering everything
Oh,
for what I want. Come on.
you need to hit him up on Twitter, dog. You need to hit him up on Twitter.
If you're listening to this podcast,
Yo, Twitter works, dog, because we getting King of Fighters demo on PS4 tomorrow.
oh yeah, word.
We getting that. Who's taking credit for that? For us getting that?
Who?
Jay Barry.
Oh yeah, because he's been tweeting about King of Fighters all day.
Yeah, he hit him up on
day.
Twitter.
Big shout out
He
to
hit
him.
him up on Twitter for a while about this demo, and then magically we're getting this demo. So
Big shout out to Jay Barry, man.
Who's to say he didn't get it for us? Who's to say?
I'm giving him a big shout out, man.
The moral of the story is Twitter works. So hit Capcom up on Twitter. Hit him up on Twitter, bro.
Twitter does work. I remember Motiga, man. I tweeted him damn near every day about Gigantic, and we got some movements going on.
See, Twitter works. So if you want, how you spell it? How you pronounce it? Aminusha. Aminusha-san. If you want that.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Get this man Nick out of here, man. He's get this man Nick out.
I remember that is Onimusha Warlords. Yeah, I remember that.
Aminusha-san.
It's hard to pronounce, but it's a great game.
But yeah, if you want that game, hit him up on Twitter. But yeah, King of Fighters demo. Oh yeah, I'm tripping. Rico the Beast, thank you, sir. It is out today. That is correct. It's out today. Yeah, it should be. It should be out today, right?
Because I see people talking about they had a UK version out only right now. So I was like, oh no, please don't tell me this.
I'm gonna have to check it out because today is drop day.
I'm about to boot up the PS4 in a little bit though.
Okay, let me know because I wrote an article stating it would be out today. So you let me know if I need to retract my statement, sir. Yeah. But
speaking of which, since today is drop day, you guys got something that was coming out today.
Okay.
Fahrenheit Indigo Prophecy remaster was supposed to come out today.
Did it come out?
But it got delayed.
What? How you gonna delay an old ass remastered like that?
Yeah, surprisingly,
I didn't even know it was supposed to come out today. Like
they probably forgot to add a trophy.
Yes, indeed. And this is by Quantum Dream, right? Quantic Dream, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wrote an article about that as well. I write all the damn articles at TiCGN apparently, but I wrote an article about that as well.
He's just a fan favorite. That's all.
So that got pushed back. Yes, indeed. They had a lot of pretty good games came out today. I don't know about like on Xbox. I don't have an Xbox, but on PlayStation. Demi, and Matt as well. I know you guys got PlayStation. They got Play 2016 that has just been announced for PS4. So it's going to come with 4 games. It's going to come with the game Brutal, which we interviewed Stormcloud Games for. That game's Kiss Move is actually coming out August 9th. And then
oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Look, dog, they took your advice. Remember you said that you may want to drop in August, you may want to avoid the holiday season and stuff like that. You specifically said that. I will give you your credit. So, yeah, they're dropping August 9th on that. A game called Abuzu is also coming out. Demi, you may know it's like the game where you're underwater. It's almost like Journey. It's like a exploration type game.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's coming out as well in August. And what else? There's 2 other games I can't think of, but it's their big like summer push. I think, dog, 3 out of 4 of those games I need to get. I'm just saying, I'm the king of indies out here. I need to get those.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, fam. I'm the king of indies. I would be like.
I'm playing an indie right now.
You always playing something, cause nigga, you got a Vita.
I'm on my Xbox right now. I can switch over to the 4 or the Vita.
This man, you just rich. You just bragging right now. Just cause
I'm not even rich. I mean,
fam, you rich. Cause I only got one console.
Man, look,
I can only afford one console.
Let me tell you, man. Income tax time was the Vita, and the day I was like, man, I don't really want a PS4. I just bought that with one check I had.
Nah, fam, I'm over here struggling trying to raise money for an Xbox One, and you got
let me tell you
every freaking console ever released.
Let me tell you what you're doing wrong.
What am I doing wrong?
You're dancing with Uncharted 4 boxes and
Dog, you would think I would earn some money for dancing like that in a freaking morph suit, right?
I mean, like, bro, what really bothers me about that video, bro, like, that spaghetti was bone dry, bro. Like,
can we let that go?
No. You ain't put no sauce on it, bro. You ain't put no butter on it, bro. You ain't do nothing, bro. Just spaghetti.
Dog, it was on a budget, dog. The video was on a budget. I couldn't afford sauce,
bro.
Bro.
Even if you're on a budget, bro, you could have took some ketchup from the crib or something.
Yeah. But we at that time though. We sitting on 90 just about 90 minutes.
Really? Already?
Yeah. I mean it's about to be 10 p.m. Eastern. And I think we started like just after 8:30. So
Oh wow! Time flies when you are debating, I guess.
Yes. Time flies when you're winning.
Oh
man. Goodness.
Yeah. You ain't winning nothing, bruh. You taking all types of L's tonight. You got so many dislikes off of the title alone. You are taking some L's tonight, sir.
But I bet at those dislikes they're gonna be eating crow. It's gonna be eating crow.
You salty bastards. But yeah, I guess it's time to go.
Before we let you guys go, make sure you guys check out TiCGN.com where you find the great the gaming news, the gaming content. Make sure you subscribe to Nicodemus Demigod for his awesome reviews. eRock8150 for his nice topics he's able to come up with. But I'm gonna let you guys have the floor so you guys can do your outros before I log out and finish up these crab legs. So let's go.
This man's eating crab legs off camera.
Well, you gotta let our guests go first.
I'm hating. Yeah, E-Rock, you go first, bro.
Hey, man, this is eRock8150, guys. Thanks for having me. And if you're listening out there, check out my channel. Once again, I've missed another fantastic podcast, but I was glad to be here for 5 minutes. Guys, thank you. I had a great time. I appreciate it.
We'll have you back. We'll have you back for a full episode. So don't worry.
You gotta save the king for last, so I guess Matt, you go next.
That's fair. Matt or NewType86, check out TiCGN.com, read my articles. That's it.
There we go. Look for Matt Read his articles. What's good, Demi?
Hey guys,
What is good with you, Demi?
okay, well, can I have the floor, man? Can I have the mic?
Yeah, go ahead. Take the
All
mic.
right.
The mic is
All
yours.
right. Hey guys, Jimmy got reviews here, coming to you guys with another awesome episode of the TiC podcast. You know, I try to make it. You know, life hits me a little faster than most people, but I'm here. I'm always showing up. I'm always trying to show some support. We got some awesome reviews coming to you guys. We're gonna start our next Let's Play of Heavy Rain soon this week, which is gonna be something amazing, man. I'm ready to start that. And big shout out to everybody at TiC, man. I'm trying to get my first official, write up going on. Shout out to Jay Barry and them boys over there. What's up, PlayStation, man? They got some good things going on over there as well. Remember, awesome reviews coming to you guys. Too many games to name, and we start our Let's Play of Heavy Rain soon enough. Be there, be square, or be fair. I'll see you guys soon.
I'm about to check out that Heavy Rain gameplay. I never got a chance to play it. I'm about to check out some of that. I don't want it to spoil the game for me, but I'm gonna check out some of it just to support, just to show that support. Support. Hashtag support. This is Nicodemus. You guys do not know me, and I don't care. But make sure you go to TiCGN.com and check out all the gaming news reviews that I am putting out, and all the other great writers on there. Again, I have a spotlight going on, an indie spotlight, where I'm highlighting and showcasing the game Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. And I'm also talking about the developers as well, Way Forward. Shout out to them. So make sure you check out that article. You get some insight on the game and the developers, the people that make the game. Also, check out my channel if you get time. I don't want any trolls or any of you negative people over there that like to hit the dislike button. So if you like hitting the dislike button for no reason, do not come to my channel. But if you are a positive gamer and you like to hear somebody that speaks positivity and keeps it gaming, 100% gaming and 0% drama, come on over to my channel. I would love to have you. But that's all I got to say, and we're going to leave it to Kismu to speak on how great Xbox is.
Man, if you guys got to check out Nicodemus's Captain Respect dance-off, please vote who won. That is a hilarious video clip. I just liked it. Go to Nicodemus' channel. It should be the latest vid that's on there. But, as I always say, it's been great. Another night, yeah, I got that song stuck in my head. But another Tuesday night gone, and I just want to thank you guys for watching us. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button, and share. As I always say, Xbox is the best box, and I am the best bot. Good night, or good morning if you're on the other side of the globe. I'm out.